Hello again! I have a new type of video today. We have an unboxing! Yay! My first Brunette Kenner Blythe arrived today. She has 6 lines of text on the back and has chunky bangs. So what does this mean? I'll explain a bit more later on. First, a quick history lesson. The original Blythe dolls were made in the 70s by the American toy company Kenner Products, hence the unofficial name by collectors, Kenner Blythe. Sadly, they were discontinued about a year after production because children found them to be too scary. I can see why they thought that. When I first saw Blythes online, I thought, how could anyone like these? They look so weird and ugly. Well, I finally got one, and here we are now. Anyways, I'll leave a link in the description below if you want to learn more about Blythe history. I was glad to see that the doll was very well packaged, with lots of bubble wrap. I'm trying to take my time with unwrapping so I don't accidentally drop her. So much bubble wrap. Almost. Almost. She's free! My first impressions. Sometimes I buy Kenners that don't really look nice in photos, but they turn out to be really nice in person. Well, this one looks pretty much as I expected. Time to get a closer look. She's so cute. So it's a bit hard to see on camera, but there is some yellowing on the forehead. The bangs should cover it though, so no big deal. There are ways to treat this, to remove the yellowing, but it doesn't really bother me. One interesting thing about Kenners is they have a very distinct sound when you change the eye chips. Let me show you some examples. The eyes look pretty good. They do get stuck a bit on the pink eye chips, but it's not too bad. There isn't any yellowing on the eyes, and the chips are clear. I'm really looking forward to taking that rubber band off her forehead. I'll save that for last though. I'm still deciding if I'll fix up the lip paint. I had been planning to, but honestly I don't really mind it that much. I will likely be giving her some blush with chalk pastels. Let's inspect the body. Interesting, the snaps are on the front. I didn't realize that. So, the seller didn't mention if there was any damage to the body, but I suspected there was a crack in the lower part as soon as I held the doll. I knew because the legs felt a bit wobbly and the doll wanted to tip over. Oops, these were already falling off. I'm pretty sure they are also part of the original Kenner outfit. The rest of her body looks good. Yep, there's the crack. This Kenner Blythe has 6 lines of text on the back. I did read that 6 lines are older. There are noted differences between 6 and 7 lines, but sometimes it's really subtle. I forgot to check if her knees bend. I don't really ever bend the legs, so it wasn't important to me at the time. I noticed in the video that the pull ring is resting on top of the legs. Quick reminder, the different plastics can react if they're touching each other for too long. This can create dents and melt marks. This is a 7-line raven Kenner with wispy bangs. So far, the ravens are my favorite. I need to make more room on my doll shelves, so for now, she's hanging out with me on my desk. This floral dress is by my friend Maile, owner of Dolly-chan. I'll link her information in the description. I really like her creations, and I have quite a few of them. Please check her out and support her. Let's compare the two, more specifically the hair. When I first started collecting, I couldn't really tell the difference between the brunette and the raven-haired ones. I looked at pictures online, but sometimes they were a bit similar. Now it's pretty obvious to me. The raven Kenners have jet black hair. Okay, I took off the rubber band. My favorite thing to do with Kenners when I get them is fix up the hair. I love brushing it out. It's very relaxing for me. I'm noticing some areas where the scalp shows through. The hair seems to be secure though, no missing plugs. I have to say, I'm not super fond of this hairstyle. I feel like there's a lot of hair in the bangs, which leaves the rest of the head to have thinner hair compared to Kenners with other hairstyles. I'll just brush it out later. I was going to find another dress for her, but I actually really like the one she came in. This is one of the original Kenner dresses. I looked it up, and it's called Golden Goddess. I'll have to snip these threads off later. Time to put it back on. One thing I really liked about this Kenner from the photos was her hair is really pretty. It is a bit dry and coarse, but overall it's much prettier than most Kenner hair I've seen. Here's one more comparison after I've tamed the brunette's hair a little bit. You can see how the brunette's hair is less frizzy than the other one. It really is called chunky bangs for a reason. There's so much hair in the bangs. They're so cute. I love looking at them together. Overall, I'm pretty happy with her. I'm glad that I finally got to add a Brunette Kenner to my collection. I also gave her a cute bear hat to help her bangs lie flat. I'll likely be doing a dress-up video featuring this doll in my next video, so I hope you'll join us for that one. Feel free to let me know if there's anything else you'd like to see in the future. Thank you again for watching. We'll see you next time.